This is my best friend Jack, a volleyball legend. My name is Nate, and I like to criticize everything that he does. So let's combine those two things and hyper-criticize him on everything he does during a volleyball match. I know nothing about volleyball, by the way. Let's do it. All right, I want to give a special shout out to Coleman Chatham, who did make these YouTube videos for the Riptide Games. He is number 16 right in the middle of your screen here. Just want to say I appreciate him for allowing me to use the content, and I can't wait to be able to react to these games more frequently, especially with more tournaments coming out. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Serve over, looks long. People walking in front of the camera, these jerks. And you see we're trying to watch a video. Oh, well, going to start out with a 1-0 lead. So 9 is going to come back to serve here. It's net, but not the worst. 7 rises up and blocked, but it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be 1-all. 18 doesn't really rise up, but it goes off of 6's inside, so he just needed to be over a slight bit more. I think that's probably why 18 doesn't jump here, is because he's just too close to 6, because he is expecting 6 to be further over. Unfortunate, but there's no way to move him over midair. So 4, good return. Up to 18, big hit. It's going to be returned, though. All right, come on, come on. Up to Coleman. He does that little lob. He does that little lob that he loves. 1 with a block, and they're going to get the point. What I'm talking about there with Coleman is he does this thing when his timing is off or he doesn't feel like the set is where he needs it. He just lobs it over. And it's just like a free return 90% of the time. I'm not sure why he does it. It's probably just like he knows he needs to get it over. I mean, obviously. It looks like when he does it, like he's trying to like sneak it. Like he's like, oh, maybe I can get a point here. But 90% of the time, it looks like it just goes to the other team. But regardless, good block from 1 there. Big stuff, big stuff. There are a couple players that I feel like we haven't seen yet. Obviously, 1 and 9 are new. 9's the new setter. If you did watch the last games, these guys didn't play, I don't think. So just some new faces. A back set to 14. Tipped by 6. Oh, and Libero can't get the set. He just misses it. No worries, no worries. Serves over to the middle. Long set to Coleman. He goes for the hit. It's going to be long. Something we did notice as well with Coleman is he did have a couple long hits as well the last time. So maybe just something to notice. I think he's a great hitter, so I'll be curious to see if maybe he just has a few simple mistakes. And we're getting blocked again. Oh, no. Wait, which is still alive. Point's still alive. Up to 14. In the middle. 18 wins it with a big spike. Looks like he just got his fingertips on it, but I think that might have helped. Looks like Jack is coming in on the next point, but let's just see if we can see what happened when they crossed through. So 9 sets. Why does 18 not hit it, though? 9 sets. 18 goes look for a jump, but I think he just the set was way too high, so he couldn't get to it. 6 tries to poke it over, it gets blocked. And then they tap back over. It comes back. So 13, again, that's the second time, just to keep something. Me and Jack, my best friend, we're talking about how volleyball is about figuring out in-game the other team's tendencies and then being able to adapt to that. So this is our second time that we see their setter be facing the right side of the court, but back set to number 14. So just something to keep in mind. If he starts to do it more consistently, like that's something we're going to pick up on and always have our block ready for. So Jack does come in, number 8 there in the front. My best buddy, as 1 middle moves to the back, a new middle comes in. So you always have somebody to be commanding lead of the block in the front. And 18's going to serve it long. A little unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Up and over. Coleman's going to get the dig. Up to Jack, and bang! Straight away, he comes in, makes an impact. So impressive. He always seems to be able to find the exact open space on the floor. I really like that about Jack. Obviously, I'm glazing a bit because he is my best friend, but just great hit. Up and over. Good hit from 6. Another back set. So now 2's a coincidence. 3 is a pattern. And that's our next time seeing it again. So something that I'm hoping they pick up on. Obviously, Jack, this is his first time coming into the game. So it's something that you have to see and say, all right, he clearly has noticed there's something because he's immediately over there on the block. And the block is good, and it results in an easy dig. But Coleman goes for another dump there where the ball's coming from behind him. It's a little more understandable. They go for the block. It hits the pole, and it's going to be point for the Riptide. I think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I believe if it hits the pole, that's automatically like out, right? So it just like it doesn't count. I actually don't know. So somebody explain to me in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. But regardless, good point. I didn't see actually really what happened to end the point. He went for a long serve where he was pinched. Obviously, he can't really... he could have close set 14. But it wasn't happening. So far, serving looks good, though. I feel like we have some decent servers so far. And backs... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We immediately read it. It's a back set for sure. They love it. And Jack does get a little tip on it here. Coleman also, I would love to... I don't know the guy personally, but I would love to talk to him because I feel like his blocking is... I feel like from what I've seen, very good. So I'm curious. Obviously he probably likes hitting and he probably likes being on the outside, but I feel like he could play middle as well. Maybe I'm just wrong, but I just feel like from what I've seen, his blocking looks very good. Very good. And so he goes for the hit and it doesn't actually end up working out, but Six wasn't able to save it. What happened on the hit? I just want to see one more time. Sorry, I'm zipping back, so we get another back set. I can't believe it. Jack gets the tip. Libero hits it. The set is good. Coleman has it, and it just gets blocked. Just a good block, honestly, from 44. Was there anything that he could have done to punish it? No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like it was just a little unlucky. But you know what? That was a good hit. That was his first, real good connection of the game, I think. So hopefully, obviously you don't win the point, but I feel like you need to use that as, a psychological build-up to be like, yeah, the hit's there. I have the timing. We're ready to go. All right, serve coming over to 4. He's going to get there. Great play. Coleman again, and another lob. Coleman, my friend, we need to stop this. This one actually almost results in a point, though. And then up to Jack, and he's going to get it. Let's go. Out of nowhere. They saved the point. Wow, what a handsome man. 4. Great save by 4. Nice set. I would like to see... Here, I think, I would like to see a higher set from 9 because, maybe not. Maybe it's high enough, but I feel like if Jack is able to jump here and sell a fake, it's going to open Coleman to be able to get that hit that he wants, but he has to go for the little tip. Good save from that. That one almost worked out. I'll give him credit, but 1, and then Jack with the big finish finds the open lane. One thing of note is that we obviously have been talking about patterns with them where they're hitting to the far side, or they're back setting to the far left corner. And I think that's Jack's second time now hitting to the right side. So something to keep an eye on. You don't want to do the same thing over and over and over again because it's easier to adapt to and predict. And I feel like with the speed and pace at which volleyball's played, being able to predict, it gives you a big advantage, I think. Boom. Big serve from Coleman. All right, not a back set. And they get the point. What happened? Let's take a look. So it's a fake. They run a fake. This is a set play, obviously, off the serve. And you could say, I actually think what they've been doing is actually kind of smart now that I'm looking at it. But so far, with how they've played the game, whether it's intentional or not, you're conditioning the Seattle Riptide, which is Jack's team, to respect this guy. Even though he hasn't generated a lot of points or a lot of good hits against them, they've noticed that the set is going to the left side hitter. We need to have our blockers there to respect it. So, what happens here? They hit, and look how he's lined up. Almost exactly how he's been backsetting every single time. So what does that do? Pulls 1 to the outside hitter. Pulls 1 to the outside hitter. So 1's immediately not there. So that opens up the left side of the court. We're going to go back one more time. Coleman hits. He goes for the set. What does the middle do? Goes for a fake hit. Jack doesn't fall for it, which is good. That's very good. He knows that it's not an actual hit or an actual threat. He sees how high the set is. But that opens up the back hitter to target where number 1 is because there's no coverage. Like, if you see 9, he's there. 9's there on the defense here. But the problem is he doesn't want to hit this way. He wants to hit towards 1 because he's been pulled away by 14. Definitely a set play. Very interesting. I actually kind of like it. I like seeing that kind of stuff. And 1 says my bad because he obviously knows I jumped away and that resulted in us not getting the point. I should have been there for the block because it did look like, even though, sorry to watch it so many times over, but even though he gets pulled away, it looks like he has the opportunity to maybe go for something, but it just wasn't meant to be. He got tricked by the initial setup that's been going on. He's been having to block this guy the whole game. So, super understandable, I think. And here comes 14 to serve. 4. Jack again. Hits it out this time. But look, remember what we just said. Whether this is subconscious or not, Jack knows he's hit to the right side twice. So he lines up for the left side hit. But actually, if you look at it, look how exposed the right side is. His body's obviously contorted in a way where he's probably not able to hit that way. But my God, I think he had it if he just went to the right side again. But also, there was no contest. So, like, he just was a little bit too much not on top of the ball. Because there was no blocking. So, like, I don't think his choice was bad, especially if you're trying to do that thing where you're mixing it up. But the right side being wide open, just something to, I mean, it's so hard to notice in the moment. And then I just paused on a serve right into the net from 14. So, and Jack's coming back to serve. So, Jack, notoriously a great server. Let's see what he can do. It's tied at 7-all right now. Pretty competitive game. Okay, hit. And the set is pretty rough. Looks like he just didn't get enough oomph on it because it looks like he thought 29 was maybe closer. Or maybe he gets baited by the libero. Yeah, I think he does, actually, because the libero starts, like, moving in. I think he probably out of his peripheral. But he calls my bad. I mean, you see him raise his hand there. He definitely did not mean to just go so light on the set there. But it happens. All right, Jack, here we go. Another one. What's he going to do this time? Going to hit almost the same serve right at the libero. All the way over. Block. Good block. Back 14 and 18 gets the hit, and it's going to be a point. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful block. Great blocking from the front, honestly. Their team is desperate to get 14 to hit the ball so far, the other team. It feels like he has to be the one who's hitting over. They don't have faith in almost anybody else, it looks like. All right, so now we got 2 points straight. Let's see what Jack can do. Can he get another one? Hits top net. Good save by the libero on the other team. And same thing, they're going to hit 14. Here we go, up. And number 1, boom! Unleashes. Sorry if I just peaked the mic right there with that loud scream. But Jack has immediately gone on the 3 serves, and they've won 3 serves. So that's really good. Obviously, I feel like winning on your serve is the key to winning volleyball. So the more you can do that, the better. All right. Keep it rolling, Jack. Let's go. Oh, that one's long. You can just tell. Up we go, 20 to 9. All the way over to 1. He can't get it. No. Yep. Just needed to go up with both hands like he says there on the side. He says it's his bad. I mean, at the end of the day, the set wasn't very good. But now they're clawing back in. It's 9-10. 4. 9. Middle doesn't go for the hit. They have to push over. Oh. I think they might have just helped us out. 20 looks like he was sending that ball out. But 7 hits it. They go back to 7 on the hit. He can't get it. Middle. Setter. And they go for that back hit again, but they're ready for it. They got all 3 blockers that time. And there's no fake. There's no fake this time, so they see it coming. All 3 blockers, regardless of it hitting the net or not, I think they were all going to be there. I think that was a great reaction to something that already happened. All right, here we go. Number 9. Big serve, ace, right off the bat. Great. Oh, there was an attack in the back. Look at 29. You're going to see the ball come down. Punches it right at it for a 13. Some hostility on the other team. Good serve from 9, though. They've had really good pressure on their serves the past few points. And they're definitely, like, controlling the pace of the game. based on this over again. And oh my God, it's just massive. The height on that is crazy. I would love to be able to see through and see like why he's bumping that instead of just setting, but I think he's a psycho for even trying. Like, cause there's so much height on the ball here. Like 1, 2, 3, almost 4 seconds like, in the air. Like, I think you just need to get under it at that point and just set. Or even just push over, like if you feel like you can't get a good set off. And they're going to call a timeout. They say, this guy is frying us. I mean, they've been getting killed on the serve. I think that's what they're probably talking about in the timeout. And the other thing is they're probably trying to ice the server. They're just saying, like, he's in a good rhythm right now. We need to cut that out. I like how all the refs are just wearing Lakers jerseys. I think that's really entertaining. What are we talking about in our timeout, though? That's the question. I would think that we're probably just saying, watch that back set. The guy's most comfortable with that. Their front hitters aren't scary except for 14. Like 14, even 14, he's clearly their best hitter on the other team. He's not threatening our blocks very much, and he's not like hitting these big kills. Also, I feel like they only have a team of like 6, no? I'm trying to look. I think they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's their whole team. I don't think they have a bench. Oh, maybe they do. No, they do. They do. I'm sorry, I just miscounted. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't see their 6th player, but that doesn't really matter. That was disgusting. Okay, here's what it looks like. It looks like they think that the ball is just going to drop, but it doesn't. And so they're going for this weird bump that's about 400 feet over their head, but you just gotta set it at that point. It feels like a little unacceptable to lose this point, but it's just, you have so much time to move to be in front of that, where if it doesn't, like, if this ball, I'm just going to try and pause it where I can. If you're here and you're bumping, that's fine. And you're just bumping straight, it'll be easy to get to your setter. But then if it does stay up, like how it does with this little knuckle float ball, just set it. And then you're fine. Instead of, I don't know, just very odd choice, I think. It almost looks like they're talking on the bench saying, like, just get in front of it and then just straight bump it. But regardless, it happened. It's a simple mistake, simple fix, I think. Coming back over. Same thing, just a little lower. And see how much easier that was? I already can tell we're just about to win this point right off of the set, or the bump. Good, and then bang. Easy win. Like, I think if that play happened the last time, it would have been the exact same result. So just, I don't know. Move your feet. Win the game. Oh, number 1. Big serve. Oh, good get by 4. It's a tough set. Coleman. A little bit of a hit over. Oh, on the second hit, 18 goes for it. Gets the kill. What a play. Good read. Good read on the defense. Because look, there's nobody in position to block him at all. Their 2 middles are here. Like their middle and their outside hitter are just they can't do anything. I mean, this is already after he's hit, but they're so far out of position, and this guy couldn't even get the jump off. He was way behind. The ball! Ugh. We got hit. Yeah, 1, 9, and Jack all seem like they have great serves so far. Coleman serving well. Up. Ooh. Oh, the block gets through. It looked like a great block from 6, but it just didn't get back over the net, unfortunately. Nice try, though. Come on. Good return by Coleman. 9 back sets, first time. Oh, it doesn't work out, though. Good block. Good block from the other team. That was our first back set, though. I liked it. I like mixing it up there. Just honestly, a really nice block. I'm curious a little bit of serves seem to always target the libero, even though they're clearly the ones who want to return the ball. So I'm a little curious why that is. Maybe it's just because they're in the middle and that's the easiest place to hit to. Obviously, I'm just ignoring the point, but bump, set, another kill for 18. He's having a great game. He's playing really, really well. At least in terms of like hitting. I feel like his blocking's been good too, though. It's honestly just been serves so far. He had his 1 serve and then he hit long, I think. We're looking okay. that one was long too. So that one was long too. So I kind of jinxed him there. Yeah, I mean, this is tough. They only have one libero. Ooh, terrible serve. Must have just mishit it. Jack's just like, I want to play volleyball. And 6 is back to serve. I really like this roster that we have in currently. No, that's so lucky. His serve was going way out. But look how, what was happening? I think I went back a little too far, but so he's getting ready to serve like now. Like he's probably about to throw the ball up. And look at, what is it, 14 or 13? He's running backwards. So then when the ball is hit, he's on his back foot. And he just gets drilled. He has no, he's not like in an athletic stance to just jump out of the way. He's backtracking, so he's in this very weird position. No, we're gonna get hit again! But he's just in this weird position. I'm not sure why he's backing up there. Just stay where you are. Another back set. Oh my god, this man and his back sets, he loves them. Hit from the back. 7 likes hitting from the back. That's the second time they've done that, but this time it went out. It looked like it was a similar attempt at a play, where nice block from Jack as well. Let's just rewatch this one. Yeah, so they go for the set. He's there. Boom. Big block. Good set. 14's going to have to set. He sets the middle back. That's where 7 hit last time, and it was a good play, but this time it just sails out. No real contest from the boys. They kind of just had it covered in the back, I think. Coach is telling for something, but I don't know what. We're serving over. Ooh, what a serve. Oh, 14 goes for the hit. He's going to get it this time. Nice hit, nice hit. What happened to the block there? Let's take a look. I think Jack just needs to be a little tighter to Coleman, but it also looks like his hands just go forward a little early. Because the timing's great. Everybody's up at the exact same time. I like to see that, but just a little unfortunate there. Serve over. 20 to 9 to Jack. Gets it. Looks like it just got over and landed in. That was huge. I'm not sure what happened, though. Why is he's so high? He's way over there. I'm shocked he's hitting net here, but I think it's because, actually, just watching that replay, it actually makes a lot of sense that it's because, look at this. He's rising up. There it is. This is a great shot. He wants to hit to the right side, but that's the only blocker he sees. Everyone else is just sitting down on their heels, but then they say, uh-oh, maybe he's coming at us. But he tries to hang in the air just a bit longer, it looks like, so that he can just hit down on this guy, because these blocks are coming up, but this block is going down. So he knows I think if he just stays up a little longer, he can get it, but he obviously has to hold out on hitting, and that's, I think, why he ends up hitting the net there. Or he just sucks. He might just suck. Ball back to Coleman here. He's going to hit over. Oh, comes right back over. Nice. Jack, good fake. Tough. Oh, no, what happened? Let's take a look. I really liked that fake. I feel like Jack sells this really hard. They don't fall for it, though, which is good. And then the set is too far for Coleman, but too short for one. And then they tap and it lands over. But why? So the reason Coleman obviously isn't there is because he also goes for the fake, which isn't really that necessary at the end of the day, because I don't know. It's a little unfortunate because say one is able to get it over, it's good. But now that he's out of position, they can just tap and there's no one there to defend unless 4 needs to not step up. I'm not 100% sure why he steps up. Let's just look one more time. I think he just stepped up thinking that he was just going to dump it over and he had to get to it, but then he came too far forward. But I think Coleman, at the end of the day, needs to just stay back when he's in the back. But I don't think it's one person's fault. I think it's just an unfortunate development throughout the play. Here we go. Out. All right, Jack is back to serve. Here we go. And another timeout. So they're saying this guy killed us on the serve last time, so let's just not let that happen again. We're going to skip this timeout just because I don't think there's much of value. Jack looking like a weirdo. Good job. Wait, what? I went back to the beginning. What an idiot. Yeah, I'm just going to skip the timeout because it doesn't seem super necessary. I think that they're probably just setting up because they know Jack beat them on the serve, and this was kind of the cycle they were on where, like, Jack served and then 9 served. He kind of ate them up a lot, and that's honestly why they find themselves in this 5-point deficit. So They're probably just getting a mental reset, making sure it's good. And also, 16-21, they kind of need a run now if they want to come back in this game. Big serve. Jack hits the libero. Good diving dig there, though. And that looked out. And I think we're good. Oh. They called no hit, but so it looks like 18 says I did hit it. It tipped my finger. Good sportsmanship. I really like that. I like being able to just admit that, hey, I did hit that. I'm sorry. You guys got the call wrong, and they actually adjust the call. And you can see the ref even saying, hey, I actually looked at him, and he said he thought you didn't hit it. So we appreciate that. So 17-21, Jack out. Up we go. Here we go. 9-1. Go a little punch forward. Not the worst. They get to the ball. Over by 7. Good. Another good block. And Coleman. Big hit. See, when he hits the ball well, he is a menace to society. He does so well. It's just sometimes he has little things that are just a little weird about his timing on his hit, and I think that messes with him. I'd be curious. Like, obviously, I'm not a volleyball coach or I know any like that much about it, but I'd be curious if it's something in his form that's messing his timing up, or if it's just like unlucky sets or something like that. All right, here we go. 9. Might just run away with it here if the same thing happens from the beginning. Big hit, but 7 can't get it over. Oh, looks like a block from Juan. Nice at the front. We love that. Did he get the block? Let's take a peek. They all know he's coming. It didn't look like he blocked it, but he looks like he takes credit. Maybe he did and I just missed it. I respect that. I don't think Jack's coming back into this one, guys. I feel like they might just run away with it here. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. 9 up. 14. Can't get a good hit. Yeah, they just... I'm stuttering my words. Unlucky. Just hits the net. I'll rewatch that point just to get another thing, but it looks like they just don't have very good hitters in the front. They don't have the ability to get on top of the ball. Obviously, he's in the back at this point, but just looks a little tough. All right, let's rewatch this point just because I wasn't paying too much attention. So 9 goes over. Good dig by the libero. Up. Over. We get the hit. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so now I see what happens. So, for some reason, the libero's not calling off 18 from this because now when number 1 has to hit, he's the only threat, right? He's the only attacking threat here because look where 6 is. He's way back here. He's not getting the set. And look where 18 is. He's not in a position to hit the ball over. So 1 is easy to cover. And also, he's not really ready to hit over because obviously you're not getting an actual set here. You're just getting a bump that someone needs to hit. And he just doesn't get all the way on top of it, but he's just saying, let our libero take that. And he says, oh, my bad, probably. Like, I shouldn't have been there. 6 gets hit from a ball from behind. Not the worst, though. It was just a little bit of unlucky communication. I think the more we talk, the better we look. So, okay, we had some issues. Good. Oh, weird little start, but it's recoverable, okay? Back set. Another back set. We haven't seen it in a while. Up. 1 redemption. And they get the point. All right, so we're 24-18. Should be pretty close to over. 1's going back to serve. We're going to get hit again. We've been hit 3 times, man. This is a war zone back here. Let's end it right here. Good serve. Look at the movement on the ball. Okay, tip over. Oh, they call net. They call net on 6. He doesn't look like he's happy about it. But regardless, we still have a big lead. Oh, here we go. This is it. Cole. Oh, no. Sails it long. This is what I'm talking about with the timing thing, though, with Coleman. And I'm trying not to pick on him, considering he's letting me use his video to actually react to these games. But it's something with the timing. Something's messed up. I don't know what it is, but I'm just noticing it. 18. Who else to end it? 18 had a great game, and they take set 1. I'm not going to watch set 2. I have watched it, but Jack doesn't actually play, and I don't feel there's a lot of purpose in me watching it if my best buddy isn't actually playing on the court. I can understand it, and I honestly think every player on this team has value and has shown something good. So they've been super fun to react to so far. I'm really enjoying myself. Obviously, I feel like I'm learning a little bit myself about volleyball, and I feel like hopefully the people watching are interested in what I'm talking about. But I'm having a great time, and I really appreciate everyone for watching. Have a great day. Bye!